Hi, I'm Heather from Hooked on Pickin again, and hubby Hooked on Pickin is running the camera for me. I'm just going to show you a haul that we got today. We went to Goodwill, was the store. This store, we went to multiple stores, but Goodwill was one of the places. And I want to show you some of the things that we look for when we go to Goodwill. We stay all the way away from clothes. Don't go near clothes. You can't sell them on the Amazon FBA. FBA is fulfilled by Amazon, which means we put it in a box, ship it to the warehouse, and it's available for Amazon Prime customers. So generally, an average video we can sell for about 10% to 20% more because it's in the warehouse and people buy it from Prime. One tidbit you need to know. You can merchant fulfill these, but we Amazon FBA because it gives us more time. Okay, this is a DVD. Again, one thing that I always say about DVDs is whenever you go to a consignment place and you're picking up DVDs, they need to be new, wrapped all the way around. Not just look nice on the outside of the box, but completely factory sealed. You don't even want to mess with used DVDs. They have scratches, they have issues, they get returned. It can be a percentage points down on your Amazon account. You get so many percentage points down or bad things on your Amazon account, they can kick you off Amazon. So Guitar Hero, just a simple game. We paid $2 for it, and it's gonna flip for probably about 10 bucks, 10 to 15 bucks. These each were $2 a piece. The annoying thing is that they put the number right over the barcode, but if you put your thumb there, you can scan it, and it usually scans just fine. So, little trick. Some pet food supplies. I'm gonna go around this side. Some pet food supplies that you usually get. This is cat litter, a bag of cat litter. And yes, people buy cat litter online because they don't want to have to go out and get it. So $3 a piece is what I spent on that. It was the only one I found, but it's brand new. There's no holes in it. I will probably wrap it or put it in another bag just so that in shipping it doesn't break open. So that's another thing. We use a lot of wrap and extra packaging on some things like that. This is a spongeable spot and a sponge for dogs. So basically it's a really, really hard sponge, $1. So has a barcode, was able to pick it up for a really, really good price. So there's good profit margin on that. Puzzles. A lot of people think I should stay away from puzzles because what if it's missing a piece, things like that. Well, at Goodwill, a thrift store, brand new. There is no cuts in this box at all, and it's a really nice one. They don't move very fast, but when you're only paying $2 at Goodwill, then it's worth the gamble to buy it, and it has a real nice barcode, so it's easy. The biggest thing about these puzzles, especially these Quiltscapes ones that I found, is make sure that you match the picture on the listing when you're scanning it with the proper one, because when I scanned the barcode, about 4 or 5 different pictures popped up, and they were all Quiltscapes puzzles, but it was not necessarily the picture with the sailboats and the waves and the beach on it. So be sure you have the proper picture when scanning through, so you get the right thing. Again, whenever we go to thrift stores, we pick up board games. Board games are always a great thing. We always open it up, make sure that all the pieces are there. If there's any missing pieces, we either include that in the listing or choose not to sell it because we don't want a bad Amazon seller rating. So this one we picked up for, how much did we pay for it? $3, I think. Yeah, $3 right there. And one thing that I want to encourage you to do is we buy the saran wrap, like the real heavy duty shipping saran wrap, and we will wrap our game boxes to protect them and also keep the box together. It's a lot better than putting packing tape along the box because that sometimes doesn't stay, or they have to tear it in order to get off, which tears all the decals on the box. So the packing stuff works great. Tetris Tower is another thing that we found. We paid $6.50 for it. It's got a really, really good profit margin on it. And again, it's looks like it's almost brand new. The box is in good condition. It's been taped back together, so we'll check and make sure all the pieces are with that. This was over here. This is a Muni World Create Your Own Vinyl Art Toy. It's basically like some little doll that if you look on the side, you get to color. Just a random thing, but it's brand new in box, so I can list it as new even though I found it at Goodwill, but it's brand new, never been tampered with. And it had a really good sales rank, and we'll probably, I spent $2 on it, we'll probably be able to list it for about $15 to $20. This is a SpongeBob tablecloth, and I'll kind of show you. 50 cents. You really just can't go wrong when you spend 50 cents. So good profit margin on that. Sewing patterns. You may not know a lot about sewing patterns. They always come open like this. This one is brand new, even though you can open it. If you look in the back of a sewing pattern, and if it's nicely folded like this, it's not going to be a square thing, and it has the instructions, you know it is brand new. This one I paid 50 cents for. I'm going to be able to list it for about $10, and it actually has a decently low sales rate for a sewing pattern. Usually the sales ranks for the sewing patterns I list are in the millions. This one's actually 700,000, so it might not stay around very long. But again, it has a barcode, easy to list, easy to ship, very lightweight. This was my score for the day at Goodwill. I went back where they keep all the radios on the back wall. This is actually a wireless print server, a Linksys. So basically I spent $9 on it. The awesome thing about it is that it has an Amazon sales rank of 52, which means basically I'll probably sell it as soon as I list it. And so it will not stay on the shelf, and they're going for about $100. And it is brand new, never been opened. Why somebody would give this to a Goodwill, I don't know, but yay for me. So that's pretty much what we got for our haul at Goodwill. There's lots of variety here, lots of different things, but all easily shippable and all easily listable. And just remember, in the end, Jesus wins. Sorry, Jesus wins.